The following is a presentation of Girard Sports Live. It's time for Girard High School Athletics on Girard Sports Live. Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto-Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Girard Sports Live.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to a sunny Rocket Field as the Girard Trojans get ready to take on a hometown and league rival, the Frontenac Raiders, here in the semifinals of the regional softball. As we get going with the lineups here, we're going to go ahead and let you know that our pregame show and our presenting sponsor is brought to you by Crocan Telephone, your community technology partner. Don't get bit by slow speeds and high prices. Get Gigabit, the fastest internet in Southeast Kansas with Crocan. To learn more, go to ruralfiber.org or see everything Crocan has to offer at ckt.net. Also, our pregame show sponsors Community National Bank and Trust. The pregame show is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust, serving the area for over 30 years. Stop in soon to pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard schools. Learn more online at mybankcnb.com. We're getting towards the Girard's end of their lineup tonight. I'll let you know that this is the third time that the Frontenac Raiders and the Girard Trojans will have played this season. Earlier in the season, they split these games. Girard would win the first, Frontenac would win the second. And this is also, I believe, the third time in a row that Frontenac and Girard has faced off in the regional. I believe the Raiders have took it every single time, so there's a little bit of a bad taste in Girard's mouth as they try to get going here and win this game. After these lineups, we've got the national anthem. We'll have the game brought to you by Girard Sports Live.
Batting third, shortstop number.
Hey, Mama.
Now more than ever, Crocan is dedicated to helping keep families connected, workers to collaborate, students to learn, and businesses to continue to serve their customers, and even for doctors to treat their patients. Crocan's reliable high-speed fiber-to-the-home network means no buffering movies or grainy video conferences, no matter how many people are using it. Call or go online to sign up for the fastest and best internet in Southeast Kansas. Crocan. If you need to stay connected, you need Crocan.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
We choose to be here for many of the same reasons you do. Small communities, honest, hardworking people, doing good for those around you. Those core values are why Girard Medical Center strives to provide comprehensive health services in your backyard. From surgery and other inpatient procedures to lab, radiology, physical and occupational therapy, home health, and more. You have a choice. Why not choose to stay close to home? Personalized, dedicated, convenient care. Girard Medical Center. Your health, your choice.
Welcome back, everybody, to Trojan softball out here at Rockette Field. It's a sunny day. Alongside me, Carson Cobb. Carson, our roles reversed a little bit here. I didn't know the Titans very well going into yesterday, and I'm going to guess you don't know the Trojans very well, or at least not as well as I might. So give me some insight. What's going on in your mind right now going into this game?
Well, Columbus just booked their ticket to the championship round. Girard and Frontenac looking to do the same. Obviously, like you mentioned earlier, these two teams have met in the regional tournament before, and it's not gone Girard's way any of those times. So I think Girard's looking for a little redemption here. I think they're going to be a little bit more of a better team than they have been in recent years. Frontenac, obviously they split with Frontenac in the main season, so they know they can beat them. They've experienced winning before, so I think Frontenac knows it's not going to be easy.
Yep, I mean, I agree fully, and I think it's definitely not going to be easy for Frontenac, as I am obviously going to be rooting for the Trojans to go in there. Just a little warning to all my Frontenac fans out there. I'm going to be a little biased towards the Trojans.
I think it's still crazy that your sister is an assistant Frontenac coach, but you go to Girard.
Yeah, well, we can't always pick who we live with.
That's fair enough.
1-0 to start. Aaron Anderson going to be in the batter's box first for Girard, and obviously no shock to anyone, Avery Johnson going to be on the mound for the Frontenac Raiders.
Star pitcher.
Oh, yeah. Lays off. Good eye on that one. Brings it 2-0. Aaron Anderson been kind of a stud this year, if I do say so myself, for the Trojans. Last year she was a unanimous choice for all league honors, and she was a freshman. So kind of like Avery Johnson, stud breakout year in their freshman year, and hoping to kind of seal the deal here in their sophomore years.
Yeah, if I'm CNC teams, I'm watching these two because they're decently young and they've got a huge JV roster that's going to fill in over the next couple of years.
Well, quick start. Put a good cut on it, just didn't quite get over, I believe, the center fielder, Abby Beeman's head.
Right fielder, number 11, Sarah Gogol.
Up to bat now, as the man in the press box, not the P.O. box, said, is Sarah Goebel, number 11.
Oh, that's not good.
That increased it.
That didn't help anything either. Okay.
Do we need to play the technical difficulties? Please stand by message.
I don't know if it's yours or mine. I just know that's not a fun sound. I'm not. Okay. I'll mute the mics momentarily. Well, now I can't because that won't help us figure out what problem it is.
It's true.
Oh, well, that.
Well.
If I hold it myself right here, it's gone.
All right. Well, as we try and fix our mic problem, Carson stretches out to help save the day. Sarah lines out to second base. A couple of good shots to start, but nothing quite getting past the Frontenac defense.
It's still very mute. Scared if I drop these cords. Yep. Let's see here.
Stepping into the batter box is number 55, Line Senekit.
Oh.
Oh.
We're getting somewhere. Oh.
Try the crowd mic. Is the crowd mic loose or?
I don't think so.
I don't think that's it.
You want to grab me a piece of tape? I might be able to tape these cords right where they're at.
Yeah, you know what? I think I will.
Oh, now it's coming back again.
Oh no. Okay.
Well, now it's gone. I don't know what's going on.
All right, give me 1 sec, everybody. Sorry, I'm going to go grab tape. All right, well, of course I missed the biggest play so far of the game. Emmeline Senekit with a shot to the track, and then two Frontenac Raiders will try and dive for it and will not come up with it. And that'll give her a triple on that play. Trojans already figuring out Avery Johnson's timing. Hopefully they can keep the run going here with Leah McGowan up to the bat. Now, as you would say, this is our power part of the lineup. This part of the lineup is definitely more inclined to hit it out of the park rather than inside the park home runs. Takes a strike on her first pitch. Leah McGowan had an incredible season last season in the batter's box. Hit 5 home runs, had a great on-base percentage. This season, a little bit less on the home run side, but has still provided the power batting in the 4 spot for the Girard Trojans. Swings through that one, it's a foul ball.
Counts 0-2 to McGowan.
0-2 count to start. This would be huge for the Trojans to get runs on board, especially with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, 100%. To be able to score early against the Frontenac squad is going to be huge for the Trojan offense. Maybe I'll stop talking.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, Avery Johnson's going to throw that one by her. That'll wrap things up for the top of the first inning. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Celebrate, recognize, build. That's the promise of Scottco LLC Awards and Engraving. Owners Greg and Missy Scott are committed to helping their customers celebrate special moments, recognize achievements, and build relationships. Plaques and awards, custom leather patch hats, Trojan gear, trophies, corporate promotional items, and so much more. Plus, while you're there, stop in next door to find the latest fashions from Aubrey at Scott & Company. Scottco LLC. Learn more at scottcoawards.com or call 620-724-0341.
Farmers Bank is a proud supporter of Girard Schools. For generations, Farmers Bank has worked with local leaders, businesses, and residents to help shape the future of Southeast Kansas. Farmers Bank is proud to have helped with the growth and development of the communities we serve. As partners in business and friends in life, Farmers Bank is looking forward to a brighter tomorrow. Farmers Bank, with locations in Hepler, Walnut, St. Paul, and Girard. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rocket Field. Daryl McLeod alongside me, Carson Cobb, as the Trojans get ready to take the defensive side of the ball here as Luchadas. Gosh, I say it wrong every time.
Her name is hard.
It's not spelled that way, in my defense. Eleanor Reek going to be starting on the mound for the Trojans. She's been the starter pretty much all year, pretty consistent. Has a pretty nasty drop ball as well, which served them well against the Raiders last time they played. Steps in with an 0-1 count. Lays down a bunt, a little bit of a pop-up bunt, but it's going to be successful. It's going to stop in the dirt, and Luchadas is going to make her way to first base and beat out the throw. Coverage was not quick enough for the Trojans. It's no triple, but runners on for the Frontenac Raiders.
It's no triple, so it's not impressive at all.
Yeah, no. Very quick throw out by Leah McGowan. Throws out Luchadas at second base. Caught her stealing.
That's pretty big. She's their leadoff hitter, and she's got some speed on her.
And that is a quick turnaround of momentum.
Yeah.
Getting runners on to getting runners off very quickly. A great throw by Leah McGowan and an even better play by Erin Anderson to pick her and get the tag on. That'll bring up Annie Lee.
1-1 the count to lead.
The count is 1-1. There's a little bit of confusion there. I thought it was 0-2, but scoreboard lied once again. Fouled off behind her. Eleanor reads her signal. She swung on that ball, so that should be a strike.
Yeah, I'm confused.
It does not matter whether or not she ran to first. What matters?
Did she get hit?
She did get hit, but it does not matter because she swung through it.
Okay.
I would love.
Yeah, so it should be a dead ball, and she should go back to the plate.
I believe it should be a strike.
Well, it would be because she swung through it.
Whoa! That's an interesting call there. I'm sure we're going to get a challenge from the coach, and I am really tempted to turn up my mic and share my opinion.
Mic.
But, because I am not sure in any case or scenario where that should be safe because she swung through it.
I wonder if it matters if she got hit first.
Or maybe they're saying it was a drop third strike. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Safe at first.
Scenario rarely plays out, and
One out.
Girard coach didn't really have much to say, so simple explanation, I hope.
Well, whatever it is, it puts a runner on first for the Frontenac Raiders.
Yeah.
And I'm already starting to not like the Acacia referees. Might hear a lot of "Come on, Blue" this game. Hopefully not.
Won't be from us, but
yeah,
maybe the crowd. We can't control what they say.
Yeah, that's true. Well, either way, runner on first. 1-0 count. Tried to throw her out again. I thought she had her. Looked like the tag was there in time.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
It was a very close play.
Give some hope for the Girard Trojan defense. They've almost been able to get 2 throwouts, and
that ball's going to go right by the third baseman, Sam Brutchin. Aaron Anderson going to make a good play, just keep it out of the outfield, and hopefully and potentially save a double or triple out of that, or a runner on third. Either way, that'll make it runners first and second with only 1 out, bringing up the power hitter, Abby Beeman, for the Frontenac Raiders. A little bit of momentum in their favor right now. That's a good pitch by Eleanor Reek, strike. Makes it 0-1. Yes, I'm getting confirmation from my mother that that is a drop third strike.
Okay.
Is what they're calling that. Maybe it depends on where I stand.
I don't know.
More testing needed.
As long as we can keep it to a minimum.
Yeah. A lot of snap, crackle, and pop. That's a good drive. The center fielder will have it. They're going to tag up at second. The runner on first did not tag up. That would have been a double play, but a great catch by the center fielder and a good hustle. They're saying she did not tag up. They were trying to get her on second, but the umpire, I gotta start calling them umpires, that's what they are. Maybe they'll go in my favor if I start calling them that. He's gonna call her safe, say she did tag up on time.
Yeah, she's a dangerous hitter.
Hattie Pyle is a very dangerous hitter, a dangerous athlete in almost every aspect. She's, I believe, signed to play basketball
Cali
College.
And the ref is, Girard head coach. Once again, trying to get things figured out.
Mm-hmm. Hattie Pyle up to bat with a chance to score. Girard with a chance to get off the field and hopefully bend but don't break in this inning. Called a ball. Okay. Make it 1-0. That one's low and a good block by Leah.
Lee takes second. 2 balls, no strikes to Pyle.
2-0's the count. Eleanor Reek steps in for the pitch, trying to come back here. Hattie going to swing through that. I was trying to hit it out to the trees.
That's typically where they try to have her hit it.
Yeah. She can do it, too.
Yep. Quite the athlete, that's for sure.
I've seen it too many times this year. That one fouled off right behind her.
Reek comes back and makes it 2-2.
Nice rally there by Reek at the mound to go from 2 balls now to make it an even.
Puts a little more pressure on the hitter now.
Right.
Very quick conversation between Hattie Pyle and Coach Rooms, and
I gotta wonder. Hold on.
Well,
I hope that doesn't like blow up my phone or anything.
That's why you're the technical guy. Another pitch fouled off.
I still hear it.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's just position of the phone, I guess. I don't know.
Ahead of that one once again, fouls off. Staying alive in the batter's box is Hattie Pyle.
She's known to do that.
Yeah. If you're the Trojans, you're really hoping for a strikeout.
Right.
Just one more.
Big for Reek's confidence there in the circle.
And she gets it. She gets Hattie swinging. That dangerous drop ball, like I said earlier, gets right through her. And that'll end the inning with no runs scored, leaving it 0-0. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Whisper a phrase into a person's ear, then pass it on to a group of people. Notice how the message changes by the time the last person hears it? In business, consider word of mouth in the same light. What people say may turn into something different than you would like it to be. It cannot be controlled. That's why Norris Advertising provides proven ad solutions through radio, billboards, and digital sign sales, allowing your message to be controlled by the person that knows your business best. You, Norris Advertising, a proud sponsor of Trojan Athletics.
Welcome back out here to Rocket Field as the Trojans saved the inning. Eleanor Reek doing the work on the mound, getting the strikeout. That'll bring her up to bat as well. Hopefully she can get it started for the Trojans on the offensive side. Well, you've seen one inning of Trojan softball. What are your thoughts, Carson?
Well, I'd say Reek's certainly a strong pitcher. I missed the game that Columbus and Girard played this year due to rain. It got rained out, and then I had a trip. So I unfortunately couldn't make that one, but they're staying alive. That's the important thing. Defense went to work. Now offense has got to do the business.
Well, Eleanor Reek has seen her pitch. It's 0-1 count. Hits it down to the second baseman. Easy play at first. That'll bring the first out of the inning. That'll also bring up.
Left fielder number 7, Bailey.
I started listening to the press box do it now. That'll bring up the left fielder, Bailey Troike. Number 7, Bailey Troike, hitting after Eleanor all year. Hopefully she can get something started for the Trojans, maybe a little momentum going their way. Good pitch by Avery Johnson, make it 0-1. That one high and away. Good eye by Bailey Troike. Way to lay off it. Anytime now. I'm guessing a line drive right at the Titan banner.
If you're watching the Columbus Sports live stream, Daryl over here was making gambling bets. Didn't go so well.
That one going to go foul just over the dugout. Not quite to the playground, but just over there.
Also, for those who don't know, at Rocket Field, there's a nice big playground where all the foul balls go to die. It's also where the children like to play during the game. Those two don't mix.
I'm going to start right now. I'm going to start making a playground tally. We're gonna do it.
There you go.
1-2 count, fouls it off. Good job of staying alive by Bailey Troike. Still work to do, though. Down on the count with 1 out in the inning. Hoping to get something, if anything, started for the Trojans and anything in this game. Both teams obviously pretty equally matched throughout the year. Their scores have been very close every single time they've played. And for the matter, their whole lives, playing each other in travel ball and other various ways you play each other in sports and athletics. Both very equally matched teams. Two count. She's going to take, and it's going to be a ball. A lot of people in the crowd pretty shocked by that.
Well, even the scoreboard put it up as 3 strikes because I saw the 2 dots disappear.
Yeah, I thought I was ready to say strikeout too. That was a very good eye by Bailey Troike.
When you get into the regional, things start to get antsy.
Oh yeah. Fouls it off. Good one to foul off. Might have been a little outside, but you can never know with the strike zone. Three-two count. With 1 out. They still have it up as 2 outs over on the scoreboard. Fouls it off once again. Ha, 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 staying alive, as the Bee Gees would say.
Count still full.
Song wasn't copyrighted, I'd play it right now.
Johnson with the pitch, and a good at-bat by Bailey Troike. Forces the walk, and will get a runner on for the Trojans, and hopefully a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, way to battle through that. That was a long time to be at the plate.
That was a very good battle. Down 1-2 early in the count. Was able to battle back, make it a full count, and then finally gets her pitch and gets the walk first. Moves along the easy way. That ball sent way over our heads.
No catching that one.
Nope. Not a chance in the world.
Unless you're Andre the Giant.
That's a pretty big man.
7'4", billed as in his prime.
If only we could all be that tall.
Right.
Riley Brooks into the batter's box now for the Trojans, showing bunt. I'm going to hold off. One count. Bailey Troike on first. Riley Brooks up to bat. Showed bunt on her last pitch. Let's see what she does here. Swings through it and going to foul it off. I'll make it 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Brooks.
A line hit right at second base. Bailey Troike going to be tagged out. Doesn't quite make it there. A good play by the shortstop, Mia Brown. Able to field that ball in time and also tag out the runner.
And with 2 outs and runner on first. Third baseman, number 16, Samantha Brutchen.
And that'll bring up the third baseman, number 16, Samantha Brutchen. As she looks to get, hopefully, that triple that Emmeline had with 2 outs. That'd be incredible right now. Score a run, everything. Low pitch. Runner on first, 2 outs. What do you think, Carson?
Well, I mean, we saw it last game. Columbus had a couple of rallies there with 2 outs. They managed to score 4 runs in that time frame. I think it's time for Girard to do the same thing and get some runs in early.
Can Samantha Brutchen pull off her best Maddie Garcia?
I don't know. Channel your inner Maddie Garcia right now.
Exactly. Runner goes, but it's going to be fouled off. Way behind us once again. And that'll make it 1-2 with 2 outs and a runner on first. Still 0-0 as both pitchers have only 1 strikeout each, and both in clutch moments to end in their side of the inning. But Sam Brutchen steps back into the box once again, 1-2 count. She'll foul that one off right at the Frontenac dugout, right at my sister as well.
Maybe she's trying to send a message that she's a traitor.
One-two count. Good battle going on between Avery Johnson and Sam Brutchen right now. Swings through it. It's going to be fouled off. Coach Rooms has a pretty good release. Just saw that throw. That had some zip on it.
He's a head coach for a reason.
Yeah. I guess if you haven't played it, then you shouldn't be the head coach.
That's right.
1-2 count. Takes the hit right to the...
Oh. She put her knee up a little bit.
I am very confused. Are they saying she leaned into
Yeah,
it?
I think that's what they're trying to say.
Huh.
I'm not sure. That's twice where there's been confusing calls with Girard at bat.
Yeah. Anyways, 2-2. She's going to foul that one off as well. A great battle at the plate right now. Looking at her coach, telling herself that she needs to even her swing out, I believe is what she was saying. Well, after the hit by pitch and not the base.
Yeah. It's like you take the punishment and don't get the reward.
She's been hit by pitch several times this year, though, so I think she enjoys it. Able to foul that one off. The change almost got her. She was almost late on it.
Do you really ever enjoy getting hit by a softball? Oh, and whoa.
What happened there?
Did they catch it?
No.
Oh, shoot, I don't know.
What happened?
Second. Score still tied, 0-0.
Well,
okay, well,
no matter what, that'll bring us back into the top of the second. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Welcome back out to Rockette Field as we approach the bottom of the second inning, and the pitcher Avery Johnson steps in to take her chance at hitting the ball. And that'll be a ball for the first pitch. Now, I received some information from the people on my right over here that they think the runner left early on first, and that was what the final out was called.
Oh, gotcha. Makes sense. Oh, there you go.
Hit right at the pitcher, Eleanor Reek. It makes an easy play to first. Quick out for the Trojans. Yes, he is a baseball native. I'm not used to the whole leaving early thing off the base.
Yeah.
But alas, that is a thing.
They seem like the same sports, but in reality, they're not.
They have so many different rules.
Exactly. That you just don't think about in the moment.
Exactly. That'll bring up the catcher, Caitlin Hayslip, number 11. Eleanor Reek going to pitch that one a little high outside. That'll make the count 1-0 with one out on the Trojan side. You swing through that right at the third baseman, Sam Brutchen. Makes a throw over to Emmeline Senekit, and that'll give 2 quick outs for the Trojans. Only 4 pitches pitched as well.
Good plays there.
Indeed.
Now up to 2 outs.
It's good to have your baseman locked in and focused.
Yeah.
Especially with the dangerous hitters that Frontenac has.
And how close they are to the plate. That's what always shocked me about softball is how you could stand in there and be courageous enough to stand as close as the third baseman does. That's why they wear the protection, but yeah, I couldn't do it. I'd be too scared. Either way, that'll bring up number 25, Maddie Call, with 2 outs and a 1-0 count. She's going to leave that one go. It'll be 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs and looking to get anything started for the Frontenac Raiders. Eleanor Reek with a good pitch and called a strike. That'll make it a 2-1 count. Reek gets her sign. I think it's going to be a little low for the umpire's liking. That'll make it 3-1.
I thought that was a decent pitch myself.
But, of course, it doesn't matter what I think.
Right, right.
She's going to swing through that. It's going to be fouled off towards the left side. That'll make it a full count.
To go 3 up, 3 down right now would be huge for Girard.
That would.
Motivation and their defense in general, knowing themselves that they can work around what Frontenac's going to hit at them.
Especially if they know that they can get through the bottom of this lineup without any danger coming at them. Swings through that. It's going to be a little pop-up towards the second baseman, Hannah Bailey. She's going to make the catch. That's a quick 3 up, 3 down for the Girard Trojans. And a good top of the inning for them, or the bottom of the second, that is. So we'll go to a quick break in between innings here. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
A partner in your fields and in your success. That's what you get with Murphy Seed. Channel seedsman Matt Murphy knows your fields and can recommend the elite seed products designed to perform in your area, maximizing the profitability of every acre. With Murphy Seed, you'll get year-round, hands-on, customized service. To learn more, call Murphy Seed at 620-249-6419. Your partner at every stage. Matt Murphy and Murphy Seed.
Welcome back out to Rocket Field as Ron Gates sprints in front of the camera, trying to make his way out of there.
I should have just held it for a little bit longer.
Sam Bridgen will be back up to bat after the runner left early, the runner being Riley Brooks. She left early on that last at-bat, so that will bring Sam back up with another chance to hit here for the Trojans. Still 0-0 as these teams are very evenly matched, as I have said today. A little off the end of the bat towards Mia Brown. She's going to make the play to first. An easy play for the shortstop, Mia Brown. And that'll bring the first out of the inning.
Gets it over to first for the first out.
That'll bring up the designated player, Lindsey Bryant.
Number 24, designated player, Lindsey Bryant.
Lindsey Bryant, I believe, is a slap hitter. I guess I'm going to find out right now, but she does have some speed to her. Of course, I think being a slap hitter against Avery Johnson will be pretty hard with the speed that Avery has running towards it. She'll get her bat on that one. It'll be just foul. If that stays fair, it's very dangerous for the Raiders. Could have gotten down the side. She could have potentially gotten a double out of that. That'll make it 1-1 with one out here in the top of the third inning. Pretty stagnant game so far. Nothing too exciting happening besides the triple and maybe a few calls that I didn't understand at first.
Right. A little confusion. Couldn't be a softball game without confusion.
Exactly. Avery Johnson step back onto the bump. 2-1 count. That ball's fouled off.
Foul ball evens the count at 2-2.
That'll make it 2-2 as Lindsey Bryant goes back to retrieve her bat.
Man, these Girard hitters, I mean, they're battling each time they're at bat. It seems like it takes an eternity for them to even get a chance at it.
And that could really benefit them later on.
Yeah.
I mean, even though there's no pitch count, obviously fatigue is a thing.
I say you got to think at some point Johnson's going to start to feel the effects of pitching the entire game.
And, the entirety of all the games.
Right.
And then if I dare to say that Frontenac moves on and somehow beats Girard, then she would have to pitch that game against Columbus as well.
Right.
Well, the battle lost on a full count there. Lindsey Bryant will go out swinging. That's 2 quick outs
Number 9, shortstop, Aaron
for the Frontenac Raiders. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Aaron Anderson. Had a good poke to center field and her last at bat, but it would not find any grass. She's going to swing through this one's going to pop up to the shortstop, Mia Brown. She's going to make the play. Good hustle. Very quick 3 up, 3 down for the Raiders. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
If you're in the market to buy or sell a house, land, or commercial space, look no further than Lehman Realty. Locally owned and operated, Jason Lehman and his staff are ready to meet the needs of every client. When it comes to your listing, you can trust that Lehman Realty will take the time to get to know you and your property. Lehman Realty is a proud supporter of Girard Trojan Athletics. Learn more at www.lehmanrealty.net or call Jason at 620-724-8020.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
It's the bottom of the 3rd inning here at Rocket Field as the Frontenac Raiders are up to bat. Kelby Burke will be up to bat first with Luchadas on deck and Annie Lee in the hole. Eleanor Rick with her first pitch, going to be hit out to right field. Right fielder Sarah Goebel not going to be able to make the play as it's going to land just inside the foul line. Lands just left of it, and that'll result in a single for Kelby Burke.
Yeah, those are those unfortunate hits that are just right at the foul stripe, and it's hard to predict where it's going to go.
And that's playing on not turf like they're used to.
Right.
You never know where the ball's going to bounce. So
both teams now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Raiders just renovated with Mammoth Sports Construction.
Sponsor the Shrine Bowl.
Of course. Oh, that ball going to slip by. And Luchada's going to go ahead and take second as well. So that's going to be an error on the bunt.
Jonathan's up on second after the bunt and the overthrow. So with runners on second, third.
They're not going to be able to make the play on it.
In the box.
Good heads up by the right fielder, Sarah Goebel, to at least get that ball in. That way they don't score on the play. And Coach Vinzi's going to take a quick timeout here. Try to talk to his players, maybe calm them down a little bit. That's a very quick start to the inning for the Raiders. No outs and 2 hits on 2 pitches.
Right. Frontenac in a good spot here. Girard needs to rally behind.
Very good spot indeed.
They're kind of at the back of the top of their order here.
Annie Lee up to bat with a wonderful chance here with no outs.
Now it's time for Girard to limit the runs Frontenac may have. Frontenac in a good spot to score right now.
If you're the defense, you just got to calm down and trust that you can make plays, bend but don't break.
Right.
And if you're Eleanor Reek, pitch some strikes.
All you got to do is pitch strikes, not hard.
Exactly. I mean, come on. You've done it your whole life, you know? Nah, I've tried to throw a softball as you should. Nah, it doesn't work very well. And he's showing butt, going to lay it down, but it's going to go foul.
Foul ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll make the count 2-1 for the second baseman, Annie Lee. Runners in scoring position on second and third here with no outs and a 2-1 count. chance for the Raiders to put the first runs of the game on the board. Off her foot.
Foul ball evens the count at 2-2.
And that's 2 back-to-back.
That'll even the count out at 2-2. Annie Lee steps in. Fouled off. Barely gets a piece of that one.
Oh, I thought she didn't.
Good thing she did.
I was getting ready to put up out number 1.
Reek gets the sign, 2-2 count. Swings. Sam Britchen makes the play. Airy throw to first. And not going to make the play at home or third.
Wow.
All throws going to be late there, and the runners will advance. What is just a single for Annie Lee ends up being a
big
run
play.
scored, and runners advancing to third. What should have been just a very normal play ends up still with no outs, bringing up the power of the lineup for the Frontenac Raiders.
Yeah, Frontenac's still in a very good spot now. Advance the runners, brought one in. And still no outs.
Still no outs.
Impressive.
Another play at third. Gonna have to just eat this one as she dove for it just to stop it from going to the outfield. A good play not to let any run score.
Right.
But still not an ideal situation as the bases are loaded, bringing up the 4-hole hitter, the cleanup hitter, if you will, Abby Beeman. A tough spot for the Trojans here as bases are loaded with no outs. And that ball gonna find a gap, gonna be tough to cover. And the throw is not in time to third. And that'll score 1 run and a single, and runners all advance. Still no outs for the Trojans, bringing up a very dangerous hitter, number 28, Hattie Pyle. I think that's going to cause Venzi to go have a talk at the mound.
That's not surprising. I would too.
Anything to calm down your players right now. And what's the rule on it, on visits to the mound? Is it 2 visits to the mound, then you have to switch your pitcher?
Well, we talked about that a few nights ago between me and one of the Galena Sports Live people. We think they get 3 visits to the mound.
Well, I don't think it's going to matter because they're going to bring in shortstop and sophomore, number 9, Aaron Anderson, to pitch.
And change things up a little bit.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
I believe
Pitching change.
It'll move. I believe that's Peyton Brooks. Yeah, it'll move Peyton Brooks to the outfield. Right fielder Sarah Goebel will move to center. Peyton Brooks, the substitute for the game. Also the twin of Riley Brooks, will move to right field in place of Sarah Goebel. And then the center fielder, Riley Brooks, will move to shortstop.
Who's the twin of Aaron Brooks?
Who's the twin of Peyton Brooks, yes.
Or
Same thing.
Okay. How many Brooks are there?
Well, there's 3, but one of them is in middle school.
Okay. So another Brooks expected to maybe reach the softball grounds here in a couple years or so.
Either way, that'll bring up senior first baseman for the Frontenac Raiders, Hattie Pyle. With bases loaded, no outs, and a tough spot to be a replacement pitcher here. Going to start us off with a strike, though. And is a promising sign for the Trojans that hopefully there is a way out. Hattie Pyle struck out in her last at bat. That ball a little airy, high and away. Hattie Pyle swings through it, doesn't make contact. And that'll make it a 1-2 count as Aaron Anderson tries to pull the Trojans to any sort of life here. 2-0, the Raiders are leading with a very good promising opportunity to continue scoring in this inning. 2-2 count, no outs. Annie Lee on third, preparing to score. Swings through that. It's going to get just over the second baseman, Hannah Bailey's head. The ball will be entered. The throw is not quick enough to third, as it'll be bobbled, and that's a double by Hattie Pyle. It'll drive in 2 runs, and it'll make it 4-0. Still no outs for the Frontenac Raiders.
Pyle, overheaded second baseman.
Yeah, Frontenac in a really hot spot right now. You already scored 4 runs, and I mean, if you're Coach Rims, you're just saying there's no reason to stop. You've got runners in scoring position, and you've got a pretty nice lineup getting ready to take place.
Time to calm down for the Trojans. That ball hit to third, bobbled once again, and an overthrow at first again. The Trojans making errors right now, and the run will score. 2 runs will score. A heads-up play by Coach Rooms to send Hattie Pyle home.
Trojans in this bottom of the third inning seem to be just completely out of sync.
Nothing is working right now for the Girard Trojans.
Courtesy runner for Johnson.
They'll bring in a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Avery Johnson. That is number 2. I do not have.
Shea. I don't know the first name. I think it starts with an A.
Okay, works for me.
He's a pinch runner.
Pinch runner.
Usual.
Catcher, number 11, senior for Frontenac, Caitlin Hayslip in the batter's box now. That pitch going to be a little bit outside. Still no outs. Still no outs for the Trojans as they try to get anything going here. A tough spot to be in. That one going to be hit hard into center field, tracking, and Sarah Goebel's going to make the catch. A good catch by Sarah Goebel to get the first out of the inning. And a great play.
Riley Brooks back, and she makes a great catch for out number 1.
Hopefully that brings them some confidence.
Yeah. Hopefully a little bit of hope as well, as it is looking dire out here right now for the Trojans. That ball was hit hard, too. I thought if that was a home run, we might end our broadcast a little earlier than we might have thought.
Well, that's it, guys. See you later.
Yep. No
Football
more to
starts
say.
in September.
And Leah McGowan will throw out another runner at second. Number 2, Shea, the courtesy runner, will get thrown out, and that'll get the second out of the inning.
From the catcher, Leah McGowan, that's her second throw out of the game.
A good series of plays for the Trojans and a little bit of hope as number 25, Maddie Call, steps into the batter's box with 1 strike.
Yeah, so after 6 straight runs, finally get 2 back-to-back outs. That's hopefully some good confidence for the Trojan defense.
And maybe a little momentum into the batting side as well, because they're going to have to make these runs up fast.
You're going to have to answer.
That pitch going to be a little high and outside. Well, and that's another thing is you get down in a deficit like this, and it kills your momentum. You can't get anything going in the next innings. And if you don't score quick, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But I've seen crazier comebacks happen.
That's true.
So I guess I'll just stop talking about it. Maddie Call going to pop that one up to center fielder.
Good potential.
Sarah Goebel going to make the catch, and that'll get us out of the inning. Girard Trojans with a tough situation, letting up 6 runs after the bases were loaded. And it was all started off by Kelby Burke. That'll take us out of the 3rd inning. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Farm Bureau is proud to support Girard High School student athletes. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to make insurance simple. Agents Judge Sasho, Lori Johnson, and Lisa Sasho take pride in educating their clients and members. There's a lot of information out there, and at Farm Bureau, they can explain it in a way that relates to you, so you can apply it to your life, family, farm, and future. To learn more, contact Judd, Lori, and Lisa at 620-724-4213. Go Trojans!
Mathis Drugstore Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drugstore, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Top of the fourth here at Rocket Field. The score is 6-0 for the home team, the Frontenac Raiders. Obviously not their home, as Acacia Regionals are being hosted at Columbus Titans softball field here in Columbus, Kansas. What a beautiful town. The Frontenac Raiders are up 6-0 after a explosive inning. And this one's going to be popped up to the right fielder. Kelly Burke is going to call off Annie Lee.
Slides out to right fielder Kelly Burke for the first out.
Well, and after the explosive inning Frontenac just had, that's definitely not how you want to start.
No, it is not. After scoring 6 runs, the Frontenac Raiders will go out and play defense and try and keep this shutout going, as a goose egg remains for the Girard Trojans on the scoreboard. But a powerful hitter is up to bat, and Emmeline Syndicate earlier in the game had a triple, what seems like so long ago. Number 55, Emmeline Syndicate, the first baseman this year, also a senior for these Girard Trojans, stepping into the batter's box. She'll swing through that one to get by the third baseman. And third baseman Maddie Call unable to make a play on that. And Emmeline Syndicate trying to get the Trojans and the troops rallied here as Leah McGowan steps into the batter's box, hopefully ready to get something, if anything, going.
Right, got to have something now. Quick update on the baseball side of things from the Girard Regional. The semifinals between Frontenac and Galena. Frontenac is up 9-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning with 2 outs up to bat.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Leah's going to swing through that one. Leah McGowan, number 5, the catcher for the Girard Trojans. Here in the top of the 4th inning. Be an 0-1 count with 1 out and a runner on first. Now's the time, if any, to do something. I was going to say hit a home run, but I don't want to jinx her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that happened to me a lot last game.
Yeah.
To do the proposed plan in my head.
Yes. The ball going to get by the catcher. And Emmeline Syndicate's going to take second base. That'll make it a 2-1 count. Runner on second with only 1 out. Avery Johnson showing no signs of fatigue from what I see.
Yeah, it's still pretty early, but the heat might be getting to her soon.
That ball's going to be bobbled by the third baseman, Maddie Call. Picked up by Mia Brown, and a little momentum starting to spark for the Girard Trojans. That's going to
Coach Room's already coming out of the dugout.
That will cause Coach Rooms to come and talk to her players. The Frontenac Raiders had 6 runs in the last inning, which is obviously never what you want to see as a Girard Trojan fan. What is that game being broadcast on?
Galena Sports Live.
Galena Sports Live. So if you want to check out some baseball action, all you Raiders fans, Galena Sports Live is currently covering that game.
And for those wondering who the winner of this game may take on, well, there's the bracket.
The almighty bracket.
Columbus High School, the way we like to see it, the way I like to see it. I'm sure Darryl doesn't want to see it that way.
I'd rather see Baxter. Put Riverton in there.
Yeah. The 8 seed shut out the 1 seed. I might just have to quit broadcasting.
Hey, it can happen.
Yeah.
Not very often, but it happens. Well, Coach Rooms and the rest of the team ends their hubbub on the mound. They're going to get things going once again here, as there's runners on first and third with only 1 out, and Eleanor Reek is going to re-enter the game in the batter's box. That ball going to be popped up to the right field side. It's going to be caught by Annie Lee. And maybe a mistake there on third base, not tagging up. It would have been a close play at the plate either way, but it brings up 2 outs and a chance for the Raiders to get out of here with all the momentum on their side.
Indeed, Girard's got a couple on. Need to bring somebody home. Need to put something besides a 0 on that board.
And that'll bring up, with the opportunity of a lifetime, the left fielder, Bailey Troike. Bailey's going to swing through that. It's going to be a play to the shortstop, Mia Brown. It's going to be an easy throw to Annie Lee. They're going to get the third out of the inning. And that'll leave the score still 6-0. You're watching Trojan softball on Girard Sports Live.
Community National Bank and Trust has been serving the area for more than 30 years with a strong commitment to the highest quality leadership and banking services. Stop in soon and pick up your very own Girard Trojan Instant Issue mascot debit card. While you're there, be sure to ask about Secure Lock, mobile banking, Guardian Secure Checking, and People Pay. Learn more at mybankcnb.com. Community National Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Girard Schools.
Member FDIC.
Go Trojans!
Roto-Rooter is proud to serve Girard and the surrounding area, offering sewer and drain cleaning, as well as septic and grease trap pumping 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From toilet clogs to video inspections, sewer line repairs to complete replacements. To make an appointment, call 620-231-5630. Roto-Rooter is now owned by GHS alum Braden Peak and GMS teacher Heather Peak, and they are proud to support the Trojans. Roto-Rooter, 620-231-5630. See their ad in names and numbers.
Welcome back out, everyone, to Rocket Field as the Frontenac Raiders currently hold a 6-0 lead over the Girard Trojans as we enter the bottom of the 4th inning. I believe there was a substitution. I believe that is number 12, Maddie Kester, in the game for second baseman Hannah Bailey. She's going to take over the fielding duties. And Aaron Anderson will still be on the mound for the Trojans as we enter the bottom of the 4th. Last inning, obviously, the Raiders had a very explosive run there, which was also started off by Kelby Burke, who is up to bat currently. They made it all the way through their lineup, which is never a promising sign.
Right.
That ball going to be fouled off to the right.
It was gone for such a long time, too.
The phone was doing God's work for the longest time.
I know. Let's see if I can have that happen again.
Kelby Burke back to the play, 0-1 count. That ball going to be hit right at the new second baseman, Maddie Kester. She's going to make the play on it. A good job by Maddie to get that ball and get an out, which is not what we saw in the last inning.
Yeah, exactly. You really got to rally behind what happened last inning and understand that any more errors, especially in your defense, it's not going to work well. Frontenac, as dangerous as a team as they are, you can't afford lapses.
No, you cannot, and especially not now with the top of the lineup. Stepping into the batter's box, all right back where it started with Luchadas. Luchadas. I'm going to put emphasis on it all day because if I say it right, it's a miracle. Number 8, Luchada, stepping into the batter's box as we work on the technical difficulties here with the mic.
You said it, phone was doing God's work for a long time.
It was.
Seems like the more pressure you add to it, the less it does it.
It's goofy to me.
See, watch, I'll take my hand off.
Yep, immediately.
See what I can do here. Well, I don't know what I can do.
That is so bizarre to me. Chords are weird.
Yeah, we're going to have to fix that coming up.
Definitely for the championship game.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to have it fixed now. It's annoying me.
It's annoying me too. I'm sure it's annoying all of our faithful viewers. Speaking of, thank you to all of those who watch, because that's really what keeps us all going as I listen to the static in my ears. And Luchadas takes first base on a walk.
Yeah, it's a little better.
Yeah, it's a little bit better. Thank you guys so much for always supporting Girard Sports Live and making this possible, allowing us to come out here and film these games for you guys and hopefully bring a little bit of entertainment to your lives and the ability to see some games that you might not have been able to see. And that's going to be a ball to start.
I'm from Columbus Sports Live, but without the success of the Girard viewership and the success of the channel Girard Sports Live, Columbus Sports Live probably wouldn't exist. So, appreciate it.
That ball going to be drove into deep left field. It's going to get over Bailey Troike's head. She's not going to be able to make the play on it, and they're running to third. It's going to be a close play, but Riley Brooks is going to decide not to throw it in fear of an error.
Good shot to left field.
Annie Lee with a drive to left field, going to get over her head. And the second baseman going to get another rally started for the Frontenac Raiders. 1 out, runners on second and third. And the shortstop, Mia Brown, looming.
Oh, dear.
Aaron Anderson with the pitch. Good pitch right down the middle. Mia Brown steps back into the batter's box. Mia Brown, a senior for the Frontenac Raiders on this senior-heavy team that they have.
Right. Only retired one from last year, Heather Arnett. She was a powerful player, doing well at Pitt State in her freshman year right now. So, even though they only retired one, it was still one of their better ones.
Better one indeed. She was their shortstop, I believe, and one of their 3-hole hitters. That ball fouled off by Mia Brown. It's a 1-2 count. Hey, you know, even though we had the static, at least the camera's not blocking out on us.
Right. You can only see the game tonight.
Yeah.
Last night we had plenty of troubles.
That pitch is a little bit outside, going to even up the count. As there's runners on second and third with 1 out. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aaron Anderson trying to save the Trojan season here. That ball hit high to left field.
Uh-oh.
And that one is...
duck and cover.
That one's gone. That's going to be a home run by Mia Brown.
Little hesitation there between when they found out and when it actually happened. I was waiting for the team to come out.
That was a lot of hesitation because I couldn't see where the ball landed because left fielder Bailey Troike was right there standing in front of where it had landed.
Definitely not what you wanted to see.
No, it is not. And that is, I don't want to say a dream killer because the game is not over, but that does hurt your hopes and chances as a Trojan fan.
Right.
Now that makes it 9-0. And is the rule that it is the bottom of the fourth that the 10-0 rule is in place, or does that only work for the fifth?
I think it's after 4.5 innings, so maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you mean. So if they score another here and then the Trojans don't score, it'd be over.
Right.
Okay. Well, that brings up Abby Beeman after the home run by Mia Brown. That ball popped up. Sam Burchett going to make the play on it and got to hold on to it after she was tackled by her catcher, Leah McGowan. They're going to get up and walk it off and laugh after that one. Good thing no one got hurt.
Right.
But a good play by the third baseman to get 2 outs and hopefully get them out of this inning so that they can start making their comeback.
A comeback indeed is what they're going to need, Girard. They've got to put something up at least on the board, get some motivation going.
That ball hit right at Riley Brooks, makes the throw over to M-Line Seneca, and that's going to be the end of the inning, and that just exploded on us. I don't know what happened.
I'm going to do some work on this in a minute.
All right, well, while he does, we're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
You've enjoyed life. Over the years, your community has become your passion, something you hope future generations get to experience, just as you have. That's why the Girard Area Community Foundation has worked hard to help fulfill charitable goals and inspire generosity, meeting the needs of the communities they serve. Creating a legacy fund with GACF ensures what you leave behind is an effective and lasting improvement in the community you love so dearly. Make plans to visit GirardAreaFoundation.com, preserving traditions for those who follow.
Welcome back out here to Rocket Field in the top of the 5th inning, and hopefully a less staticky rest of the game and rest of the day.
We're going to adjust that audio board before the next game starts.
Sounds great to me. Riley Brooks steps in the box. She's going to hit that one right at the shortstop, Mia Brown, and the throw's going to be in time after a good dig by Hattie Pyle. And that'll bring a quick first out to the inning.
Mia Brown fielded. Throws it over to a stretched out Hattie Pyle.
Raiders up 9-0 after a really explosive inning where they scored 6 and then a 3-run home run by Mia Brown towards left field. A souvenir for the crowd out there. That'll bring up Samantha Bruchin, number 16, the third baseman. She's going to line it right at Hattie Pyle, who's going to make the play. A good play on that ball. And all the momentum seems to be drained out of the Girard Trojan dugout right now.
Unfortunately, yeah.
24, Lindsey Bryant.
That'll bring the bottom of the lineup. Lindsey Bryant, the designated player today. She's going to try and step in and start something. She's going to pull her best Maddie Garcia.
She's going to have to right now.
She's going to have to.
I'm getting ready to unplug everything and just try again.
Just, yeah.
Because I can still hear it.
You know, the more I sit here, the more I listen to it, it just feels like a fly in my ear.
Right.
What was that first pitch called? Was that a ball?
It's a 1-1 count.
It should be 1-1. Okay. No, well, scoreboard updates it now as soon as I look away. 1-1 count for Lindsey Bryant.
Now I get to look smart.
Exactly. That one off the dugout on the left side. Foul ball. Lindsey Bryant with a 1-2 count here, needed desperately to get something going for the Girard Trojans as things are starting to look dire. That one line to the second baseman, Annie Lee, and the play made at first. And that's a very quick 3 up, 3 down for the Trojans. Looking to just survive and save their season here. We'll go to a quick commercial break. You're watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
For years, James Brumback and Brumback Service Center have been keeping area residents on the road with high quality and fast service. Let's face it, none of us have time for a breakdown, so be sure to stop by Brumback's for preventative maintenance, oil changes, and tire repairs. Brumback's is also your place for new tires with a variety of quality brands to choose from. Brumback Service Center, 312 East St. John in Girard. Call 620-724-6770. Good luck, Trojans, from Brumback Service Center.
Chicken Annie's of Girard is something to crow about. Their family-style restaurant continues a Southeast Kansas tradition with their specialty, fried chicken, plus famous homemade onion rings and a variety of other dishes that would satisfy any cravings, even homemade pie. Besides dine-in and carry-out, Chicken Annie's of Girard also does catering in the area. Stop in on Highway 47 in Girard for a hearty meal, and follow Chicken Annie's of Girard on Facebook for specials.
It is 9-0 here at Rocket Field. Frontenac Raiders lead over the Trojans as Avery Johnson steps into the batter's box and tries to seal the deal here for Frontenac. Quick hit to the Maddie Kester, the second baseman. She'll make the play on it. No question there. And that'll be a quick out for the Girard Trojans.
Fires the first for out number 1. Out the bat, catcher number 11, Caitlin Hayslip.
Girard Trojans just trying to hang on to any hopes that they have. The end of their season is looming if they do not get something going here quick. That'll bring up the catcher, Caitlin Hayslip. She'll take the first pitch. It'll be a 1-0 count with 1 out, leading 9-0. And the 10-0 run rule is in place here, so if they score just 1 run, the game will be over. That ball fouled off right at us.
Hate to say it, but right now it's looking like it'll be Columbus and Frontenac in both the baseball and softball regional title games. Frontenac just won over Galena 9-0.
And if it is, you can catch that coverage on Columbus Sports Live here for the softball. If Girard is fortunate enough and they do end up making the comeback, which I think they will, he lets out a little chuckle here, but which I think they will, that coverage will be brought to you by Girard Sports Live.
There you go.
Erin Anderson with the pitch. They're going to say she went on that, and that'll make it an even count, 2-2 for number 11, Caitlin Hayslip. 2-2 count. Erin Anderson trying to pitch their way out of this inning. That ball's going to be a little bit outside. That'll make it a full count. Bottom of the 5th inning here. 9-0. Raiders lead. That ball going to be a little high. And that'll put runners on.
Now up third baseman, number 25, Maddie Call.
And I believe they're going to bring in a courtesy runner here.
I think that's one of the Sullivans.
That is one of the Sullivans.
Courtesy for the catcher.
We'll see which one it is.
Tinley's my guess.
That's a fair guess.
17, Tinley Sullivan.
Aha, bingo.
Where's my snow cone?
Do they have a snow cone machine out here at Columbus?
They do.
Oh, man.
I remember the good old days back when you get done with T-ball practice and one of the parents would buy snow cones for the whole team.
I remember I played in Pittsburgh Rec League, and I remember our coach would always make deals with us saying, like, if you come back in this game or if you pitch a certain number of strikes, get a certain number of hits, you get a free snow cone machine.
To a kid, that's a grand prize.
Oh, man, it made us all want to play baseball. That bunt's going to be fouled off. I believe this is Alana Sullivan, one of the other Sullivan twins up to bat right now.
I think you're right. I'm trying to remember their numbers. I don't think I can't.
It's
3 of them.
Yeah, she is pinch hitting for Maddie Call. That ball going to be just foul down the left side as Tinley was rounding second base, ready to go.
It looked like it might ride the third base line.
If it did, that'd be dangerous for the Trojans, because that would have put runners in scoring position. 0-2 count here, 1 out, runner on first, and the season on the line for the Trojans. That ball going to be a little down. Leah going for a third throw out and going to throw it right at Tinley. Going to hit her. Unintentional, of course.
Right.
Second.
Unable to throw out her third batter of the day. But that puts runners, and I would consider that scoring position because just a single would bat her around. So one of the Sullivan twins on second, 1 at home. That ball going to be fouled off. And right now the Raiders seeing if they can win this game. Sullivan trying to bat home the other Sullivan and seal the deal. Erin Anderson with a 1-2 count. That pitch going to be a little high. That'll even it up, make it 2-2. And a good battle here by Sullivan. Still just 1 out with a runner on second. That ball hit straight up in the air. It's going to... Oh, and she fielded it before. Oh, they're going to call that foul. Ooh. I'm not sure about that one. Even though I am a Trojan fan, and as much as I want that to be a foul ball, she fielded that ball before it ever landed foul.
So that'll be strike 2. And Alana will get another crack at it.
That'll be just extra part of the battle. Well, I guess it didn't Well, I guess it does work in our favor because she was on first.
Right.
Oh, so never mind. Good job, refs. A diving play, not quite going to make it. That third baseman, Samantha Bruchin, laying out for the ball, trying to save the season, giving all she can to this game, as this could be her last game if they do not get something going right now.
Juanis had to do a marathon from home plate to first.
It's 60 feet, right, to first base?
I don't know, softball.
I believe it is.
I think you're right. That sounds correct.
Well, she's ran a football field's worth of 60 feet. And the battle continues. It's a full count. This would be an incredible way to get on base if it ends up in a walk.
Yep, 60 feet.
Well, there we go. That ball hit right down the first base line. They're not going to be able to make the play on it. And the runner's going to go home. Is she gonna, she's going to score, and that'll end the game.
I believe.
And that'll end the game. That'll make it 10-0. Does not matter about the play at second.
I don't know.
If she is end up calling safe at home, then that is the end of the ball game.
Well, I'm going to put it at 10 runs. I'm pretty sure she's good, but I don't know. See what.
And that's the ball game. The Frontenac Raiders with a convincing victory over the Girard Trojans, winning 10-0 in 5 innings. That'll lead to a great matchup against Columbus here in the championship. And that'll be brought to you by Columbus Sports Live, as we'll switch over our services here and we'll get going for the Columbus footage. A good game here at Rocket Field. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back with you here in just a second. You've been watching Trojan Softball on Girard Sports Live.
Mathis Drug Store Incorporated has a proud Girard history of more than 50 years. Glenn and Karen Mathis took over the store in 1983 from Glenn's father and have been providing outstanding customer care and service since. At Mathis, they know their customers by name and value their support. Primary goal is to provide fast, accurate, friendly service. Mathis is a full-service pharmacy that accepts most insurance plans and supports competitive cash pricing. Mathis Drug Store, a proud supporter of Girard High School student-athletes.
Do you have a construction project that just needs that custom touch? Are you looking for a contractor who can get it all done? Roof to floors and everywhere in between? Then call Dustin Sneed at DS Construction. With more than 20 years of industry experience, DS Construction specializes in new construction, roofing, renovations, and more. There's no job too big or small. For a free estimate, call DS Construction at 620-724-0209. That's 620-724-0209.
Welcome back out here to Rocket Field in Columbus, Kansas, as the Frontenac Raiders just took down the Girard Trojans. That'll be 3-0 in their regional matchups, as the Raiders got the better of them today. And that'll lead to the championship game, which it'll be Columbus against Frontenac in that battle. As we move on to our post-game show, we'd like to let you know that the post-game show is brought to you by the Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance. Leah has over 10 years of industry experience in both Kansas and Missouri. Let Leah and her staff find the right coverage for your personal or business needs. To learn more, call 620-670-4590. Proudly serving our community and cheering on the Trojans. Well, as we move into our post-game show, it's obviously an unfortunate end to the season for the Trojans, getting run-ruled in the 5th inning. And a lot of people might have had Frontenac in this game, as Frontenac has been a very solid team this whole year. And, I mean, they've gotten the better of them the past couple years in these regional matchups. But still an unfortunate way to end the season. Definitely sad for those seniors. Carson, what's your takeaway?
I tell you what, Girard has battled. They've had some ups and downs this season. They split with this team earlier on, so they knew going in they had a chance. But it's just tough. Frontenac's one of those teams that they're going to get better as the year goes on. That's just not in softball. That's in everything they do. and they're always on the top of the list of teams you circle on the calendar in the preseason. And so for Girard tonight, I don't think it's a time to talk about what you did wrong. I think it's a time to honor a good group of girls and honor a good group that came through, did the work, got to the semifinals. Not every team did that today. And honor your seniors and go out with your heads held high, knowing that you did your best.
Very right indeed about that. And those seniors, it was a pretty senior-heavy team this year. 2 of our pitchers being seniors, and a lot of the outfield and infield being seniors as well. But they'll make it back next year. Kind of a rough day for Girard sports, as baseball obviously was also taken down by the Columbus Titans. I'm sure you're happy about that. Right now, I'm not too thrilled, but alas, Girard Sports Live will be done for this season as we move over to Columbus Sports Live for the next game, for the championship game where the Titans will take on the Raiders. We're going to switch positions here as well, and Carson's going to have the call for that. But for the end of the season, you've been watching Girard Sports Live. Thank you all the sponsors. We'll see you later.
Girard Sports Live is presented by Crocan, your community technology partner. Learn more at ckt.net. Also by Ag Choice of Epler, American Family Insurance, Jenny Collins Agency, Bradshaw Collision Repair, Call Service, Community National Bank and Trust, Derailed Commodity, Diskins Auto and Towing, DS Construction, Evans Motors, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Farmers Bank, Girard Medical Center, Hydrix Appliance, The Jagged Edge, GN Bank, Larrett Ceramics, Leah Smith Agency Farmers Insurance, Lehman Realty, Mathis Drug, McClellan Sanitation, Norris Advertising, Producers Cooperative Association, and Roto Rooter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.